Let's see exactly where we're gonna put this one.
Are we trying on this one or mine?
What's that?
We're trying on this one?
This one. What we turn down, you said?
Yeah, tearing down.
Turning down this one. Okay. Cool. We're gonna. Wrong word. I'm nervous. Wrong word. I'm nervous. Do I know what I'm doing?
Flex does not appear to be connected to the internet. You want to use temporarily center.
Let's go.
Tilt it up more so you can see you.
You need to unscrew the bottom if you want. You need to unscrew.
Oh, it worked.
Oh, okay.
What's the difference between a short block and a long block?
Short block is this one with no heads. Long block is with heads. That's the only difference. Now we're gonna remove the damper. Which is always pain in the ass. This damper.
That's the same thing, bullet, right? It's the same.
Working? Number is out. I'm not sure if I should talk or don't talk. Explain or not explain. You need to put the tools back where it was. So going like that. Put everything back. You're excited? We're going to do your engine after? Woo. Let's go.
So you can tear these down pretty quick.
Where's that?
You can tear these down really fast. Because I guess you do it all.
Usually, I have to investigate, what happened and why. So here, for example, this one it was dry some, and something it was wrong, something it was off, and the front cover it was touching, and it was throwing the bells. And he told me they have a problem. You can see something is. So I need to figure it out now on the next engine, how I'm gonna do that, how I'm gonna fix that. But I think it can be boring for our friends on YouTube to see all of that. Plus, I need to think. Time can be out.
So this was Don's old motor, or is this a new one?
Old. That's his old engine. Like,
And he
not
had-
not.
On the Z?
I think it was on the Z.
And he had
It's down there. One of the biggest failures on the stock LS3 engines is this tensioner, which here it's broken well. So the tensioner is broken and it's falling down, and the pieces they going everywhere. And if you see that engine, the piece is dangling everywhere, and they have hit everything. So that's why it's fell on this engine. And he just come to refresh the engine, and he saw that, and he's like, let's build the engine.
Yeah. I thought he was selling that car.
Yes. He's gonna sell the car
Fresh rebuilt.
with another engine. So this engine is gonna go on his pro car. This thing is broke. You have one plastic like that on this side,
Oh, it's gone.
and it's gone. So now, probably even this one is trash. No, it's good. This one, when you put it that way, if it's going all the way down, it's going like that. That means it's bad. That's one of the ways you can check it. The other one is to actually check the gear and see what's up. Okay. Right now, let's go and remove. So. I have numbers, so that's perfect. We're gonna need the screw back on and the 24. Oh my God, the sun is on my eyes.
Put the garage down.
Put the door down. Okay. Here we go. We made special to my friend Mike when I was working in Red Line Performance, so I can remove them quicker. So now. They can see. Everything working?
Alex is on here. So there's two people watching. Alex is on here. He says change the title to tear down of LS3 Stock Block. What did you call it?
Turn down?
Yeah, what did you call it?
I think I call it like that, but
Oh, there's two. Alex, if you can hear us, that's too much work. We got real stuff to do.
we're gonna do it soon. When the video is done, I'm gonna have it open, upload it up, and yeah, I think I can rename it. So if you see the stock connecting roads, they are broken connecting roads, so they have only one way they can go. I don't know if you can see on the live streaming. So you cannot do a mistake.
Yeah.
What?
Alex says
If
you
you-
named it.
If you go on the other side, it cannot go in. What? What have you
Alex
done?
says you have it named as turn down LS3 Sword Block. Alex, you're right. That does sound way cooler.
Sword block. It is sword block.
It's Sword. SWORD.
Who don't like swords?
Yeah. Also, my response to you, Alex, is he's still watching the video, so it must have worked.
Who like the video with the swords?
That's next.
The angle is so wrong. I need to be like that. Woo! We should put some music. But no, I think people like to go here. Bam, boom, bam, boom.
These guys said this.
Huh?
I know what that means.
What do you say? Χαιρετίσματα από Θεσσαλονίκη. Πάμε λίγο. Έλα, πάμε λίγο. You say hello from Greece, from my city. They are from my city. I'm from Greece, for people who don't know.
I just subscribed. You're one follower away from 1,000.
We made it.
And then you can make money.
I can?
You get monetized.
Oh my God. I'm waiting for that, man. $4 the subscriber. Each person. Oh.
Total.
For a month. The last month you make $4. We talking, and I was going to remove the cylinder number 6 when I was on the cylinder number 5. You see? Bad influencer. When you see me to hit it, I hit it very straight. You can do it with a plastic hammer, but after so many engines, I know where I'm going, and all that stuff, as you see, everything we remove right now, that's painful. Everything we remove right now, we are not going to reuse it. So I'm just checking the parts, but it's most of them, it's stuff we are not gonna reuse. So I don't really care for the parts. I just don't wanna make any mistake, and I'm looking to see how is everything. But I care more for the health of the block than for the actual parts. We're not gonna sell these parts. We're not gonna go in another engine. They are not gonna go in another engine. I know now somebody's gonna be like, oh, this bearing was in the floor and you put it back on. Yes, I do, because it's going on the trash. Oh my God, the bearing is full. Oh my God. Incredible. Try to keep the bearing on his place. Because if it falls down, you need to drop it on the piston. Oh. So it does not look so happy. If we change it,
So none of those pistons are removable at all?
they're what?
You're throwing all the pistons away?
You can reuse all that stuff. They are all good. But they have heats for metal parts. So after the tensioner fell, you can guys see the piston is everywhere hit. For the parts that fell, they was bouncing around and they was hitting everywhere. So all that stuff, they can be okay to reuse. For example, here you have a very bad hit. But I don't know, it's not the right thing to do.
Yeah, why risk it?
Yeah, why risk it? And especially when we are talking for a race car, you don't want to do that. You want every time to, put the best stuff and make sure it's not gonna. But if it was like a hot rod or something like that, it's okay. You can put it back together, but you need to know like this engine in some point, have a failure, and this Cingalera just fly around and he hit everything, right? So next thing we need to remove is the crank. And if you see, I take all the 10 bolts outside, and now we have, I think it's a 14 and 15, the middle ones. So I'm gonna get the big electric tool. No, it's 13 and 15. And 15. Good. Okay, now we have the easy way and the rough way. Unfortunately, if you don't have the tool, they have a special tool. You need to pull the main caps out. I'm gonna do it with the way without the tool. You need to find 2 long screwdrivers. On this case, we're gonna use these ones. And the way you go is you go from back to front, and you have to clutch also this one, but I'm gonna show you the process. So if you go like that and hit it, you need to hit it completely straight to come up. But now I have no screws. If I hit it very hard, it can fly. So if you want to play safe, you put 1 screw here with 2 turns, and you go and hit it and it cannot gonna fly. So if you go like that, completely straight, you see the last step, so you don't care if it's gonna fly. Now I'm gonna remove the last one and take it off. Check the mains, see how they are. Also, I suggest you, if you do that in the house, to make sure you're gonna see the arc and all the numbers, how they look like. I know how it is on this engine, so I don't have to check that, but for you, you need to do that, okay? Let's try without screw. See, you see, it's not fly out, but you see, you need to know when to stop, so don't make it fly. I have make it fly. Another way is if you put it like that and push it up. But it's more difficult. But for the first one, all the way front, sometimes you have to go that way. This is the first, this is the second, this is the third, this is the number 4. Nice. After you do that, make sure you have some room. Now we're going to put all of that on the box for the customer. Some people want the parts, some people don't. I don't care because it's already, we're going to probably trust them. Trust. Remove, take this one out. Now, of course, the crank is very heavy, so you need to be ready of what you're going to do. And make sure you're going to go completely straight. Especially when you build the engine, you go in and out. It's a little bit, sometimes you have to get stuff in and out. So we're going to go like that. I know it's look easier than it is. Sometimes it's stacking and it's very, very difficult. When I have my Trasca, it's there. So now the tricky part is to remove the front plate of the camshaft. You can remove the bearings after you see how they are, if they're good, bad. The thrust bearing, good. That is a good block. It's a good block. It's look good, but after that we have to go to measuring some stuff. Okay, let's find a way to get out this camshaft. So now we need this special tool. Hopefully we don't gonna have to grind and do anything to it. We need 40. I think it's a 40. Where it is. Torque. Why I keep this one new, you're gonna ask probably, because they're always going wrong. They're always breaking. So I always have one new. I guess the last time it's break again. And how I do connect this one? I don't remember now. So if you don't have that tool, which we're gonna go later, if you go to do it straight, you're gonna probably strip the ball. But what you need to do is you need to hammer it with 2 metal hammers. 2 metal hammers. So I hope you can see like that. So I'm gonna put the hammer like that and hit that hammer on the top of the screw. And now, put a screwdriver here. So this thing is not gonna turn. Wrong side. And I'm gonna try, hopefully, I'm gonna be lucky. Oh, look at that. After the heat, woo, I'm lucky. Yeah, usually when we glue these ones with blue Loctite, it's super difficult to come out. But yeah, now it was super easy. So I'm very lucky. Or they forgot to put blue Loctite, or I'm very lucky. No. It's actually have blue Loctite, but the hitting with the hammer is break the blue Loctite. Now the plate is out. Always change this plate when you rebuild the engine. It's only 10 bucks. Don't be cheap, right? I think it's 10 bucks. I don't remember. Maybe it's 12, 15. So now the easiest way to remove the camshaft is to get a screwdriver, go straight, put it inside, and try to wiggling, take it off. And when you get the first one, make sure you're gonna turn around and don't hit the bearings. It is pain in the ass to change them. Oh, you see? Nice. It's not coming. Why? So now, because of this metal part was hitting everywhere, have hit some of the bearing and cannot let me take it off. So now I have to go and find which one is the one have get hit. So we probably need to change the bearings on the camshaft on this one. Okay. So now when we are sure it's completely straight, I mean, it's not happening so often, you see. It was just a small tip. I'm gonna go completely straight. Okay, I don't see any line. Okay. So it was a small chip. Somewhere it's stuck. Nice. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go to inspect a little bit, see if I have any. Where was this point? It's stuck. But anyway, this is trash too. And now we have everything out of the engine. We need also to remove this plastic barrel from here. In order to take this one out, you need a needle or two, and you need to go like that and push it out. This is out. Anyway, we're gonna upgrade all of that and put aluminum. Well, thank you for watching. I'm gonna try to leave this one online. In 30 minutes, we have to turn down another engine, which is gonna be a complete engine. So if you wanna see a complete tear down for the engine, that's the next one. And then we're gonna do it very soon. I'm gonna remove these sensors and the block is ready. I'm gonna wash it, measure it, and deburr all the corners so the customers don't cut himself, and make everything nice and ready for him. When the crank is gonna come, I'm gonna check clearance because this is gonna be a stroke engine. Basically, I do have to remove the valley and these ones. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. We have a little bit more. Sorry, I forgot this one. I hope now the lifters they don't gonna fail. Margariti. Yeah, we remove the heads on this engine to see how it is, and anyway the lifters they're gonna be new, but I don't want them to fall down, so I'm gonna start to go slowly, try to take them up. 1, 2. Nice. See what I mean? It falls down. You always try to remember to remove that when the camshaft is on, because that way they can fall down. Boom. Everything is ready for this engine to go for measurements and dipper and all that stuff. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. In about 30 minutes, I'm starting the other engine. We need to clean it up everything, put everything on boxes. The stuff we don't gonna use, the stuff we're gonna use. So yeah, thank you for watching the doctor. Have a good one. Okay, and how we stop now?
How do we do it?
We put X.